Hello my loves, this is a crochet and chat. Also, I'm Vicky and this is Cat Mom Crafts. Also, it's going to end up with a bit of a amigurumi kit review. So I bought the kit for Violet from the Too Cute collection from Circulo. I've already had it open it up to have a peek inside, and what you get, please excuse me, sorry, sneezing fit, you get a squishy fibre fill, all the yarns, helpfully unnumbered, and it's not showing up very well either way, but this one is more purple than pink and this one is more dusty lilac. You also get a 2.5mm hook. I'll be using my own. This smaller yarn, 2 safety eyes, a stitch marker, and tapestry needle. The instructions are teeny tiny. Also available are, and I'm just going to flip you around. So Violet's hat is detachable. You get a dog, a bumblebee, a strawberry, and a sheep. And that was the cats knocking something off. So I'll do the stitch and chat bit on Friday. And work on this in between times. Don't worry, I will leave enough to do on Friday. So I will see you on Friday. Bye. Hello loves. So I've built the little feet. Now I'm moving on to the body. And hopefully I'll be able to negotiate this fairly easily, because I'm filming from around my neck doodad. Yes, I know I don't go in the traditional way for the first stitch or so, but I'll switch that out in a minute. Also, I apologise if there's a bit of a quake going on. You're on a thing around my neck. So there we go, I've got my first stitch attached. If I go and appear to not talk for a minute, it's essentially because I'm checking what I've got to do, or occasionally peering round the camera to see if I can see. But hopefully, you know what, I'm going to zoom you in a weeny bit. There we go. So that should be able to then make me be able to see, which is good. So yes, what do I think of this kit? Well, for starters, I think it should tell us what brand of floss it is, so that, you know, we can go out and hunt it down, because it's really nice. The stitch definition is gorgeous. Yes, I am using my grippy 2.5 mil We're about to be invaded by a cat. Sit down, Lil. Lil is not going to sit down. Don't eat the yarns. I'm going to say hello. Either sit down or say hello. Or get off my knee. Of course, she's going to do none of the above. Hi. I'm going to say hello, Lily Pad. Lily. Say hello to the peoples. Well, you got a head bonk, so that's a thing. that's a start. Anyway, so yes, it would be useful to know what brand of yarn it is, because it's pants working up really nicely. Stitch definition's lovely. It's not getting any tangles. It's nice and solid. As I say, the hook I'm using, good girl Lily, is my own. Obviously it's my own. It'd have been my own anyway, but my grippy 2.5. The stitch marker, I don't know if I'm using their stitch marker or mine, to be honest. Obviously I've not got as far as the... Did I? Yes, I did. Wadding and what have you. So, the instructions, they're a bit written differently to what I expect. Like, it doesn't tell you, well, on a round I'm coming to. So, like that one, it just says 6SC single crochet 1 decrease. Not like 6 single crochet 1 decrease times 5 or 6 or whatever it is, and continue round. It doesn't say things like that. So if you're not experienced in making amigurumi, you do kind of guess. Oh, sorry, phone call just about to come in. Sorry about that. Just sorting out babysitting for tomorrow. So yes, it's a bit oddly written, and I don't know if non-experienced or beginners, yeah, that's the word. Well done, Vicky, you can word today. Would be fine with it. But other than that, I don't know. Yeah, also the instructions, that I don't know whether it's just for this one, but they forgot at one point to tell you to change to a different colour. And also the construction's a bit on the weird side in some places. So I'm gonna do my own thing on strange places. But that's literally the only problem I'm having. The things falling off the hook. I'm just going to rearrange you. Sorry, excuse my finger, so I can maybe see round, but I can't anyway, so it's pointless. So yes, I'm going babysitting tomorrow. It's the little lad I look after anyway. So his mum and dad can have a night out. Hopefully it won't be a ridiculous one. Because normally I babysit for when they work at a nightclub, and it's about 4 in the morning when I get home. Not that I'm complaining, because, you know, I get loads of crafty time. And also love you, because she watches. So, yeah, bit strange, this kit. Oh, the instructions, anyway. So, what have I been up to? I kind of lost my crojo a little bit. I am still crocheting, obviously. But since I started back into cross stitching, which I did before I crocheted and knitted and all that, I tend to do more cross stitching during the day because the light's better. There we go. So now I've got to do something strange. Oh. What I've actually got to do is go around in a back loop only, okay? Sorry, Lily. Just getting a drink. Although maybe I should put that where I can actually get at it without causing explosions. Apart from that, yeah. I think it's just because I've done a lot of crocheting and knitting, like straight off the bat. So now I'm trying to mix it up a bit. So still do my crocheting and my knitting and what have you, but also get me cross stitching, because I used to love cross stitching. Now I still do. I've just not done it for the best part of 8 years. 8 years? Yeah, 8 years this summer. Well, this is going to be interesting, trying to get back loop only when through a camera. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm devoting a lot of time to that, which is not problematic. But also to help me get through crocheting, as from next month, I've got a few new starts with my cross stitch to do. At least 2. But I discovered this thing called whip go. It's like bingo, but with whips. So what I've done is, for the remaining squares left, and you just number it's 25 squares, you number it 1 to 25. And they pick 2 numbers a month apart from the month where number 13's picked. In which case it's 3, because 13's the centre of the board. And on the 25th of the month, so like on the 25th of this month, the picks will get picked for June, which is rather good. So I've got number 13's already been picked for this year. It was picked for May. So for June's planning, which I think I'll need to do the main filming of before the numbers are called, but I will edit and update. That's astounding. I'm managing them to get them in the back loop just by looking at a camera. Where it go? Yes. So I'll update it in the planning video, because I'm doing a planning video for next month. But I've got, for the remaining numbers, I've got some blankets listed to work on and some projects. So I'm likely to get 2 blankets. Yeah, because 13's already been called, so it'll be just 2. 2 blankets to work on and 2 projects to work on. And they'll be my main day / evening crochet project, as well as my 2 confirmed new starts for cross stitch and whatever comes up. So I could have 4 new starts, I could have 3 new starts and 1500 stitches. I don't know. It depends what comes up. I think what's left is new starts though, because I've done this for cross stitch as well. So I will update you when I do the editing for the planning video as to what the project for June will be. And I'll just alternate them in the blanket, or work on it. I don't know. I'll work it out. Sorry, just having a puff on my vape. Yes, anyway, I'll let you know what they're going to be when I'm doing my planning. But I think, actually, yes, I think I'll just cycle through project blanket, or project 1, blanket 1, project 2, blanket 2, and so on and so forth for me evenings activities whilst I'm sewing and what have you, and at work and that during the day. Yeah. And then doing amigurumi in the mornings, because I like doing amigurumi in the mornings. I know it's not long till I need to put my dinner on, but it's when my brain seems to work best for amigurumi in the mornings. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about, really. This is not going to be a hugely long crochet and chat, craft and chat, mainly because I'm running out of things to tell you. I'm going to have to change colour soon, and it's colour that looks more like cross-stitch floss than yarn, on the grounds that it's skeined up. So we'll get to the end of the row eventually, somehow, if I can get my hands to work. Yeah, so like my plan for this afternoon, I've got a wedding piece to crochet, not crochet, the other thing, cross stitch on. The wedding's in a month, July. That's not the wedding is in a month, that is the wedding is in a month which I couldn't think of. The wedding's in July, and I want to get it finished, washed, and fully finished off before that. Yeah, that's what the other colour is. The green. Now then, where's my snips? Bear with. Sorry, loves. I had to reach over and grab my snips, and now we need to try and find the end. Because of course we do. Oh, this is also feels thicker. That's... oh, Lord, what? Should have done this before, really, shouldn't I? Excuse the extreme close-up of my hand. Right, are you... yes. I don't need this for a lot, so I'll just park it on my knee and grab a glug of me coffee. There we go, that's better. A caffeinated Vicky is a happy Vicky. Yeah, so this bit, it says you're just meant to make a chain and sew it round. No, That's too faffy, because then you have to sew the ends in. And, you know, ends. Right, this could be interesting. Because this is where I am trying to do it through the camera. Hey, victory. Kind of. Have I even tied the right bit? So I'm not bothered about the knot in this instance because it's just going to go on the inside. And it does make life rather easier. There we go. Job's a good one. Right, let's get the right bit of string and see what the instructions say. Alright, so 11 decrease 22, decrease 9. Okay. The front loop is for where there's a skirt needs to go. That I just did in the background. Last round. Use your words, Vicky. So yeah, we've had Thing 2's had 5 of his GCSE exams. 4 of them he's happy with. Yesterday maths threw him for a bit of a curveball. But apparently it's like completely baffled half the country. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like it was 2 halves. The first half was all right. The second half was a bit of a nightmare. So I don't know. But he came home and he was like 4-1. Because in footballing terms. Sorry. But today he's got chemistry and geography, I think. So we should have a happier personage today. But he was also lashing it down here when he got home, so he was wet and grumpy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 more and then a decrease. Okay. It really is bizarre. I'm trying to see what you're doing through a camera, but I think I've got this the best angle and magnification and whatnot. 2, 3. I've got a like around your neck tripod doodad thing. Come on. Right, and then 22. So yes, my plans going forward are pants. Amigurumi in the morning, bit of cross stitch during the day or when I get home from work, and then when I start losing the... Where are you going? Oh, I know what's happened there. You've slipped a bit. There we go. And now you're at the wrong angle. Right, 1. Oh, excuse me, hickey pops. Yeah, so cross stitch either during the day when I'm at home, or that was me blowing a raspberry, by the way. Or when I get home from work until I lose the light, and then crochet in the evening, alternating between project and a blanket. And then they'll just all stay on the thing until they're done. I'm just going to pause you half a minute. Do you know what? I'm just going to go round because I've lost some stitches in the somewhere along the lines anyway. As long as it's still basically the right shape, I'm not too bothered. I apologise, there's something loud going on outside. Yeah, so that's my plans from June, or from the 25th of this month, because that's sort of what I'm counting the months as, from whip go call to whip go call. I've found a couple of yarn shops not far from where we're going on holiday this summer. There's one in Battle near Hastings, and there's one, I think it's at about half hour away, but I can't remember where it is. But yeah, so we're going southeast coast this year, to somewhere near Hastings. I know Thing One wants to go to Eastbourne for the day. I'm trying to persuade my dad that he wants to take me to either Hever Castle or Leeds Castle for my birthday, because I don't want to drive. But if not, then we'll just have a day in the caravan. Thanks, Lily, you're not helping. Wherein I have a very lovely cross-stitch project to start. I don't know how I'm going to deal with crafting on holiday. But yes, alright, it's getting increasingly difficult now to work out what I'm doing because the cat's getting in the way. And also, I'm getting hungry. Plus, I've yammered at you for the best part of 20 odd minutes. That's the same stitch I'm trying to go into. So yeah, I'm getting a bit hungry, so I'm going to go. You will get updates in the Is It Finished Friday. So, I will see you soon. Look after yourselves, please, because if you don't look after yourselves, you can't look after anybody else, and I would miss you if you weren't here. Stroke all your cats. In the immortal words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to one another, and as ever, love you 9000. Bye.